that feels different during your pregnancy. Hopefully by that, it can be either you or your partner who feels like it's different during pregnancy. Why would that happen? What are you experiencing? Today, we're going to talk about all of that in this video. Now, it's really important that you understand this from an expert, from somebody who understands all the different changes that are happening to your body, as well as when you can be doing that, and maybe also when you shouldn't be doing that. Learning from an expert is always a big win. Hello, I'm Hillary. I'm the pregnancy nurse. I've been a nurse since 1997. I have 20 years of labor and delivery experience, plus 3 kids of my own, and I've been married for like almost 30 years. So I really understand how this can be an issue or a question that you might have, and I'm glad that you're here so that we can answer it. Before we get started, something else you should be doing with your partner is getting prepared. So many people go in for delivery and their partner has no idea what's going on, and I don't want that for you. So make sure that you're getting prepared in a birth class. Now, I created a birth class that includes your partner because I think it is so important that both of you get on the same page. I think it can really extend the longevity of your relationship as well as your parenting relationship as you move forward. The online prenatal class for couples is the easy way for families to get prepared for their upcoming hospital birth. I hope you'll join me in there. Use coupon code COUPLES to get 10% off today. Okay, first off, let's talk about anatomy. This is your uterus. This is not where the parts go when you're doing that thing. This is up above, and then the birth canal is down below. So it goes here, the cervix is on the top of that part where the other part enters. And so this isn't something that they'll usually feel or know about while you're pregnant. However, the birth canal has an increased blood flow, which can make it swell. It might make things feel more or less, and it might make it so that you bleed a little bit more because of that increased blood flow. So I think that's really important to know the physiology behind this. I actually have a video on shaving during pregnancy where I talk about this as well, so you might want to check that one out. I'll put the link below. So the big question is, does it feel different when you are pregnant? A lot of people say that it does, and that it might be for a variety of reasons. Of course, it's from that increased blood flow, but a lot of it is inside of us or inside your partner. You might just have increased feelings as you might have during pregnancy, and that may make this act feel a little bit different, better, worse, hard to say. Everybody's different. And your partner may have concerns that they didn't have previously. They think they are very close to the baby. A lot of them think that they are going in this. They are not. Make sure that they understand that they're just going next to it. They're not getting close to the baby. In fact, your body actually creates something called a mucus plug, which corks off the end of this to protect it from anything that comes into the birth canal. So your body is created to make it safe. Now, some of you might have preterm labor where they have said, please do not do anything down there. And it's important that you also not do anything that increases those emotions and feelings in yourself as well. So talk with your provider about what is okay and what's not okay, because it might not always just be the act. It might be beyond that if you really have serious preterm labor issues. Now, I think I've answered this one, but a question I get a lot is, can it harm my baby? Like I said before, the baby is up above. It should not harm your baby, although I have heard of people who their partner, when they were doing the act, ended up breaking their water. Now, it sort of makes sense if your uterus is starting to contract and things get a little bit crazy in that area, it may make your water break. Something to consider. I actually have a whole post on things you can do to prepare your cervix before delivery, and this is one of the things you can do, but it isn't just like one and done, do it and then you'll go into labor type of a thing. Unless you have preterm labor, and then they have a lot of concerns where they don't want you doing it just in case. Some people wonder if the O can harm the baby. No, because the O is just a thing that makes you very happy and feel very pleasurable. And so normally that doesn't harm the baby. If you're wondering more about that, I actually have studies where having an O or not having an O, if that makes it so you're more likely to go into labor, check out that post. Okay, and a lot of you might be thinking, well, this is great, Hillary, but I have zero desire to do any of that right now. And that's not unusual either. You have so many things that are going on with your body. You may feel super nauseated. You may just feel miserable. You may just feel like there's an alien invading your body. And so it's really normal to really not be in the mood for this. Again, that's something that you're going to want to talk with your partner about because it does involve both of you. Of course, quick reminder that another thing you could be doing together is taking a birth class. They probably won't find it as fun though. As with everything, make sure that you're communicating so that they understand that it's not really them that's the issue, it's your body, so that you guys can remain a great couple throughout pregnancy and your postpartum time. Oh, quick note, a lot of you might be wondering, when can I resume things downtown after baby's born? Most often they say to wait 6 weeks, but Some people it might be longer, and some people might feel up for it earlier. But because you've torn and there is a big opening in your uterus, we really want you to wait until that area is healed. Okay, so we've talked about that, but what about shaving? Shaving those bits, shaving your legs. I have a whole video that I think you're going to find super helpful about that topic right here.